Hi, my name is Faris Mkoi. Human communication is the most valuable foundation in developing a cooperative environment. However, the deaf and dumb find it difficult on a day-to-day basis. In retrospect, Android technology has risen to be the most common handheld device that incorporates social communication capabilities. My research was focused on how this technology that is rich in social capability enablers such as social media applications and file transfer media could contribute to the enablement of the deaf and dumb in a similar way, if not better. The first technology I ran into was the work of Dalia Nashat et al. In 2014, he and a few others proposed an integrated Android application to blend uneducated deaf and dumb people within the society and help them communicate with normal people. The application allowed entry into different areas: alphabet to sign language translation, sign language to alphabet translation, quizzes, and deaf and dumb games. The translator keyboard, both alphabet to sign and the vice versa, enables deaf and dumb to write to people who don't understand sign and vice versa. The quizzes section displays questions where children can choose the correct answers, and this end of the game helps kids practice sign language in a fun way. The second Android technology was the work of GVS Shabahashi, an application by the name EarHear. The application focuses majorly on speech-to-sign and sign-to-speech technology. In basic functionality, the application has an audio input for those who are capable of speech. This is translated via having the speech physically translated by a character into sign. There is also a sign language keyboard that enables deaf and dumb to have their communication outputted into audio. Another application was the work of Imad E. Abdallah and Iba Fayumi. They stepped up an interesting argument, claiming, in their view, this application provided ultimate communication between disabled users and the non-speech impaired. The application displays images in one perspective that can be clicked by a deaf and dumb person to express directly what they wish. In figure B and C, we can also see graphics that display sign language that, when clicked, output a certain message for those without disability to understand. Figure D shows a text input that can be outputted for the deaf and dumb to understand. They also incorporated a game within the application that also allows sign language learning in a fun and interactive way. The other application I focused on was Mon Voix by Aishwarya Donaji and a few others. This application was developed in 2016. Mon Voix is a French remark meaning my voice, and, as the name suggests, tries to give the deaf and dumb an avenue to express themselves. Using an edge detection algorithm, shapes from sign languages can be discerned and interpreted by the first and last images. Text-to-speech conversions are also possible, as shown in the third image, where a selection of the various sign language communication can be outputted via text. The last application that I looked into was the work of Patil Diksha yet in 2016. He proposed an application that enhanced deaf-dumb communication through speech-to-image translation. The proposed system exists in two parts: speech recognition and speech-to-image conversion. Speech is captured through the speech recognition system as an analog signal, digitized and translated to sign language. The second part converts the sign language to avatars which are displayed on the screen for the user to see. Looking at a general impact of Android technology for the deaf and dumb, the positives are: it has assisted in easier communication of the deaf and dumb to those without knowledge of sign language. It's an open source nature Its open source nature allows for creativity in development, incorporating several technologies within the same solution. Android devices, being common, promotes the implementation of these solutions. The necessity of Android devices in modern times has also promoted their application in this sector. The negative impacts that came into focus were: it is not preferred for communication to larger masses of people, and it is limited capacity for the handheld device instances. For instance, those image processing are limited to capabilities of the phone camera. In view of the Android applications covered, I found the integration of the games and quizzes to bring a fun and impactful method of learning sign language very intriguing. However, the flexibility of content by having standard developed content programmed into the application was very limiting, than rather having ways of increasing content such as machine learning algorithms embedded into the application. Another setback was that handheld devices, Android ones too, in this case, are very limiting in audience, where if a deaf and dumb individual wanted to communicate to a mass of people, it would prove to be a massive challenge. These are the reference materials used to cover the above content. If you wish to dive deeper into the content of this video, feel free to use these to set your pace right. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed that video, share the video, like it, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you and see you next time.